It's a beautiful day in Johannesburg, and we say a very good morning and welcome to the DP World Wanderers Stadium, where the time for talk is over. This is the big clash in the Hollywoodbets Pro Series, the 50-over competition between the DP World Lions and the Hollywoodbets Dolphins. Number one versus number two on the log in the penultimate round of fixtures, and they are both locked on 29 points. So one can tell just how vital this match is to the outcome of this competition to decide where the title will be going. I'm Ken Borland, and it's very great to welcome alongside me Kagiso Dinake. So the Lions have won the toss and elected to bowl first.
Okay, good morning everyone. Looking forward for the beautiful game at the DP World Wanderers Stadium. It's gonna be a tough game today. It's gonna be a beautiful game to watch.
Ayabonga Kaka, the Proteas star, opening the bowling for the DP World Lions, and as usual, straight away, bang on target, and just a little bit of extra bounce there to Alexander Candler.
Looks like the pitch is gonna work very nicely on Ayabonga Kaka.
Oh, beautifully bowled, looked pretty straight. But Candler got nicely forward.
What a jaffa there from Ayabonga Kaka. Beautiful start there. Beautiful ball. Looking forward to see most of that during the day.
She does tend to shape the ball very nicely back into the right-hander, as that one did. Again, on the front foot though, Candler, I think that one probably did a bit too much, possibly going down the leg side.
I must admit, she has a beautiful swing, especially early in the morning. She can give you beautiful ball.
Yeah, it's a lovely day, as I said, here at the Wanderers. There's barely a cloud in the sky. It's fairly warm, not as muggy as it has been recent days, so quite interesting that the Lions elected to bowl first. Again, coming back sharply into the right-handed Candler, who keeps it out and not much else. The Lions bowling attack very much built around the success of their spinners, Kamotso Rapu, the leading wicket taker in the competition, and Raisibe Intuzake. Candler, that'll be the first runs of the day, gets it away past backward point. Will it be a boundary? Yes, it will. Candler gets going with a 4.
Beautiful cut shot down the boundary there. Beating point. Lovely shot.
So I was just saying about the Lions bowling and their spinners. Rapu, Tazaki, backed up by Jenna Evans, have enjoyed the majority of the success this season, but Ayabonga Kaka has been brilliant up front for them. Quick single on the leg side now for Candler, and that'll bring, well, it won't bring Courtney Gounden onto strike because it's the last ball of the over. Candler has kept the strike, 5 without loss after the first over.
Beautiful start from Ayabonga Kaka, I must say. Beautiful swing. She knows how to use the pitch. Lovely right-arm bowler there. I love it. Beautiful start.
Yeah, she's been very economical this season for the DP World Lions. Really doesn't give much away up front. Hasn't taken that many wickets, but probably because opposition are very careful when playing against her. So from the other end, from the golf course end, it looks like it's going to be Relebohile in Keys, the left armer, to open the bowling. one slip in place for him Keys, and the boundary fielders are at third man and fine leg, and there's a strong ring of field, four fielders inside the circle on the offside. But leg side to start, and umpire Amy Gear signals a wide, first extra of the game. Bit short from Keys, and Cadler's got that away for just one to third man. Early impressions of the pitch, Kagiso?
Yeah, looks like it's a beautiful pitch for the bowling side. Hopefully, the bowlers can do their work today.
It's been a pitch lately that has been full of runs, but I think groundsman Brendan Frost done a really good job because there's been a bit in it for the bowlers as well. Courtney Goonden on strike for the first time. That one started a bit wide and went further away from M. Keys, flirting a bit with the wide line, I'd say.
7 runs without a loss. Weather looking so beautiful out there. Cricket weather, I love it. Early in the morning. Lions are bowling first, having the Hollywoodbets Dolphins bowling with Kendler on 6 from 7 balls on his second over. Looking good.
We've had so much rain in the last week here in Johannesburg. This lovely day is a very pleasant surprise almost, as that's chopped away nicely by Goonden. Sonalo Jafta managed to get a hand on it, but couldn't stop the single. Of course, Sonalo Jafta, a very accomplished wicketkeeper, Proteas wicketkeeper, but it's Karabo Miso, who is probably going to be her successor in the Proteas side, who's got the gloves today. No, I've got it the wrong way around. It's Jafta behind the stumps and Karabo Miso at slip. Just misread the numbers a bit there. Lions, of course, will be hoping they haven't misread this pitch and the conditions. It's quite a big call in such an important game to give the opposition first use of the pitch. But so far so good for the DP World Lions. 2 overs gone, 8 without loss. Alexandra Candler, of course, is the queen pin in this Dolphins batting lineup, leading run scorer in the competition, 364 in 8 innings. She's averaging 45. She's got 102 half centuries. So no doubt the Lions will be looking to get rid of her as early as they can. Carker will continue to the left-handed Goonden. Still the one slip in place, and fine leg and third man on the boundary. Some nice shape away from Goonden, and she just steers it down to third man for a single. Takes her to 2, total 9 without loss. Pro50 series. Both these teams on 29 points at the top of the log. So whoever wins here, the losing team from this match will have to win next weekend and hope that the winners of this game lose next weekend. Or Candler's got that away off the inside half of the bat for a single. Or it's actually in two weekends' time, 22nd of March, they play the last round of fixtures.
We've got Kendler there, 7 runs of 11 balls, with Gunden 2 of 4 balls.
So given how nicely Ayabonga Kaka's been shaping the ball into the right-hander, but it will be away from the left-handed Courtney Gunden. Do you think there's an argument for getting a second slip in there?
Definitely, I wouldn't, on my side, getting a second slip.
Beautifully bowled, as she found the edge, diving Jafta. She's got the edge. Courtney Gunden gone. Kaka didn't need a second slip. She had the Proteas wicketkeeper, Sanala Jafta, diving away to take a fine catch. Gunden out for 2.
Beautiful foot movement there from the wicketkeeper. Love it. Courtney Gunden gone for 2 runs of 5 balls. Beautiful bowling from Ayabonga Kaka.
Yeah, it was just that late movement away from the left-hander. Gunden didn't get the biggest stride in. She was kind of prodding a bit. The bat was at a bit of an angle, and the edge was found. And the Lions have the early breakthrough they definitely would have wanted, having won the toss and sent the Dolphins into bat.
The Hollywoodbets, they're currently sitting on 10 runs for 1. 2.5 overs gone. 1 ball remaining from this over. Let's see what Ayabonga Kaka can give us on the last ball. Reckon can give us another wicket they can.
Well, the Lions, it's now entering a very important stage of this innings because Nicole de Klerk has joined Alexander Candler, and they put on 155 for the second wicket against the Lions in Durban, the match in December at the Dolphins' home venue, which the Dolphins won comfortably. Good probing
there from Ayabonga Kaka.
Good probing line by Kaka. Ends the over, 10 for 1. And yeah, so Candler and de Klerk, probably the Dolphins' 2 key batters.
Coming back into the strike on the other end.
Slipper's gone quite deep, almost a short third man. Nicole de Klerk made her only half century in that big stand with Candler against the Lions. She scored 96, just missing out on 100, averaging 27 this season, but excellent strike rate of 102. Certainly a very dangerous player. Candler is a very elegant batter, technically correct, and she'll be the anchor of this Dolphins innings, looking for the stroke players to bat around her. so far from Keys.
3 balls, 3 dot balls. That's what the Lions, DP World Lions, looking for right now. After getting 1 wicket from Ayabonga Kaka.
Yeah, pressure, keeping it tight.
I always say, Ken, dot balls create pressure.
100%. Don't go searching for wickets. It's good bowling by him, Keys. Very much to her field. Her first delivery slid down leg, but since then she's been pretty accurate. The left armer getting it on that off-stump channel. Impeccable stuff from Relebohile M. Keys so far this over.
Is she going to wrap up the over with a maiden over?
Yeah, 1 ball to go. She'll certainly be aiming for that. And there it is, maiden over by Relebohile M. Keys. Very well bowled. I don't think Alexandra Candler will be too concerned. She's a very patient batter. She's able to absorb and seldom does anything rash. 10 for 1 after 4 overs.
Still going to be a long day today at DP World Wanderer Stadium. Ayabonga Kaka coming back into the attack against de Klerk.
Oh, trapped on the back foot and given out. Carker's got the Clerk for a duck. She went onto the back foot. It was quite full and snaked back sharply into the right-hander.
Beautiful bowling from Kaka, I must say. Beautiful morning for Ayabonga Kaka. Beautiful morning from DP World Lions today. Good start. First box, it's a tick.
Here you can see the replay out. I fancy the Clerk was trying to get outside all stump, but the umpire rules that she was struck adjacent to off stump, and with that in-swing from Carker, it was pretty certainly going to be hitting the stumps. Kagiso, she should have been on the front foot, shouldn't she?
She should have been on the front foot. She was a bit confused whether she go forward with the front foot or stay backward.
Yes, it was a lovely length from Carker. Not too full, but we saw Alexandra Candler survive a couple of LBW shots because she got well forward. And here's the replay again. She starts almost standing out of her crease to Clerk and then goes back, which was a bit strange.
Shangase coming in now. Let's see what she can give the Hollywoodbets Dolphins today after losing 2 wickets in 4 overs, 4.1 overs. Hollywoodbets right now standing on 10 runs for 2. Ayabonga Kaka on her second ball.
Nondamiso Shangasi, probably better known for her spin bowling, but a very handy batter. Playing around the front pad a little bit there, but it was sliding down leg.
Beautiful bowling from Ayabonga Kaka. Putting the Hollywoodbets Dolphins batters under pressure there.
Yeah, and 2 wickets and 3 balls for Carker. Took a wicket with the 5th ball of her previous over. Another one, first ball of her 3rd over.
Swings in a lot. Beautiful swing. She knows how to play around with the ball.
Shangasi also going back to Kaka and nearly getting in trouble. Yeah, Alexandra Candler, it's very much her role, being the one who bats through at the top of the order, so she'll be comfortable with that, just needs someone to stay with her. Nicely behind that, Shangasi.
Beautiful over from Ayabonga Kaka. Beautiful. Excellent. With the maiden wicket over there. Confident now. It's on another level.
And back-to-back maidens for the DP World Lions. Kaka and Keys are really putting the squeeze on the Hollywoodbets Dolphins, now 10 for 2 after 5 overs. As Keys will continue from the golf course end. Still that deep slip in place for her. Candler gets across outside off stump and works that to the leg side. Cleverly played. Gets the single. Important that the Dolphins don't get totally stuck here. They need to keep the scoreboard ticking over.
There's only one fielder in the mid-wicket position there for the Lions.
Yeah, it's a 6-3 field that the Lions have employed. The only leg side fielders are fine leg, that fairly straight mid-wicket that Kakiso was talking about, and there's a mid-on. So 4 in the ring on the offside in front of the wicket. A deep slip and a third man on the offside. And so far, Keys has bowled beautifully to her field.
I must admit, she's bowling according to the fielding. They set the beautiful fielding there for her. Shangasi and Kendler, they have to stick around there.
Nicely played by Shangasi, but she can't pierce the field. Still waiting to get off the mark. He's just going a bit fuller with that one and maybe held it back a bit as well. The DP World Lions very fired up for this game. They finished runner-up in both competitions last season. Would dearly love to get their hands on some silverware. And they definitely realise this is the big game. This is the one that will give them a chance of doing that. Excellent bowling. Nicely behind that though, Shangasi. It's the end of the 4th over. The 6th over, I beg your pardon. 11 for 2. And a reminder that these two teams are number 1 and number 2 on the log, both on 29 points. It's the penultimate round of fixtures. Next weekend, the DP World Lions host the Fidelity Titans here at the DP World Wanderers, while the Dolphins face a tricky trip down to Cape Town to play World Sports Betting Western Province. So 11 for 2, you see the batters dismissed Courtney Goonan for 2 off 6 deliveries and Nicole de Klerk for a 2-ball duck, both by Ayabonga Kaka, who's bowling now. Immaculate again.
Beautiful bowling, Ayabonga Kaka. 11 runs for 2. Only 1 run from the previous over from Relebohile Mkhize.
So that's 1 run in 3 overs. Kisa. Bit of width there for Candler, and she went for it but didn't time it that well, and the placement wasn't really there.
Ayabonga Kaka, beautiful bowling. Beautiful bowling.
We've seen her skill in just varying her length there. The previous delivery was fuller and a bit wider, drawing Candler into the drive. That one pulled the length back straighter. Oh, and that one just did a bit too much, slid down leg. Is she going to get away with the wide? I think she has. It must have just brushed Alexandra Candler's pads.
DP World Lions are fired up this morning, Ken, I must say.
Yeah, a fair amount of chatter out there. We can hear from the middle, and most of it, I imagine, will come from the wicket keeper, Sanala Jafta. She's a vocal one. She's very good in keeping the team spirit going. Well, it's another lovely over from Ayabonga Kaka. She's bowled 4 overs and taken 2 for 7, and 4 of those 7 runs came from a boundary by Alexandra Candler. It's 11 for 2 after 7 overs.
Another beautiful maiden over from Ayabonga Kaka.
Well, it's been the ideal start for the DP World Lions after Captain Khamutso Lapu won the toss and elected to bowl first. Her new ball bowlers, Kaka and Mkhize, have delivered.
Kendla on 8 runs after 24, facing 24 balls.
Nicely turned away by Shangasi. She'll get off the mark, off her 11th delivery.
Got Kendla on strike, facing Relebohile Mofokeng.
Quick single, they'll have to hurry. Candler does well in the end. Yeah, the best way out of this hole, that was 10 for 2 for the Dolphins, is to take the singles, just get that scoreboard going again.
Also, they have to be careful with the singers from the inner ring.
Yes, the Lions pride themselves on being very tight in the inner ring. Generally a good fielding side. They get in close, they get in quickly. Shaping that one back into the right-hander. Mkhize and some stifled appeals against Shangase. Lions fielding an unchanged team to the one that beat the six-gun girl Garden Route Badgers in Oudtshoorn last weekend. Tight game, pressure game, came through well in the end, winning by 2 wickets. End of another over, not a maiden this time, but a very good tight over by Mkees. It's 13 for 2 after 8 overs.
Only 2 runs were stolen from that over from Mkize. Ayabonga Kaka coming back into the attack on his 5th over. On her 5th over. I beg your pardon. Kendler on strike against Ayabonga Kaka.
Just wobbling down the leg side, and Candler gets it away for a single. We spoke about the DP World Lions winning last weekend in Oudtshoorn, while the Hollywoodbets Dolphins suffered what may turn out to be a crucial defeat to Western Province at Kingsmead. And they were beaten quite convincingly by 106 runs.
Solid block there from Shangase. Beautiful ball from Ayabonga Kaka. Good cricket overall. Kendler and Shangase looking to stay there for longer. Beautiful bowling from Ayabonga Kaka.
Yeah, she's really settled into a line and a length now. Bowling quite superbly. Just 8 runs off the 27 deliveries she's bowled so far. But Fuller, very watchful by Shangasi Kaka, looking for that front pad again.
Hollywoodbets Dolphins, 14 runs. They lost 2 wickets.
Oh, was there an edge there? Playing and missing outside off stump Shangase. That one, if anything, just went a little bit away from the right-hander. Nerdled away by Shangasi. Might be leg bias. We'll just watch the umpire. No, off the bat. So 15 for 2 after 9 overs.
Only 1 run was stolen from that over from Ayabonga Kaka.
So 2 changes to the Dolphins team that lost last weekend to Western Province. Kwanga Panini has taken over the wicket-keeping gloves from Yazmin Khan, and Nonhle Nobuhle Busane has come in for the young leg spinner, Seshni Naidu.
Buhile and Mkize coming back onto the attack. Beautiful
polished with the gloves, and she's also been in very good form with the bat lately. A couple of quick 540s in the last two matches for the Lions, and playing a very important role as the season comes to a climax. Fuller, and Shangasi can't connect with the drive.
She was looking to go big on that one.
Yeah, it was almost floated up a bit and was quite full outside off stump. The eyes lit up.
She played a bit earlier there.
The field dimensions as Mkhize bowls to a right-hander batting at the call-it drive-in. I would say a slightly shorter boundary to the offside. Bit of width, but Shangasi, the bottom hand coming through, and no timing there. There's a bit of a breeze, which seems to be blowing across the ground, aiding Mkhize bringing the ball back into the right-hander. That one just went straight across the...
Looks like it. Good foot movement there from Sinalo Jafta. Good wicket keeping.
Yeah, I think if there are any aspiring wicket-keepers watching out there, Sinalo Jafta is a very good one to watch behind the stumps. Beautiful take, that, superb. There was a bit of extra bounce. It was wide, but she took it comfortably, Sinalo Jafta. Great bit of wicket-keeping to end the 10th over, 15 for 2. And no doubt, Kahisa, that the DP World Lions have dominated the power play.
They have, definitely. From Relebogile Mkhize there, walking away also with the maiden over again.
So incredible bowling figures. Mkhize, 5 overs, just 6 runs from her 5 overs. She's been absolutely immaculate. And Ayabonga Kaka, brilliant as well. 5 overs, 2 for 9.
Kendler, 10 runs from 26 balls. And Shangwa said she's on 2 runs, 26 balls. 15 runs for 2 after 10 overs. Ayabonga Kaka coming back into the attack to Kendler. She still got that in swing into the right-hand batsman there.
One does wonder whether Candler, as now the in-batter, needs to maybe just try and shake things up a bit. Because at the moment, this Dolphins innings is going nowhere. 15 off the first 10 overs. Well, she tried to manipulate that ball leg side and nearly got into trouble. Squared her up. Came off the outside edge of the bat. There's the one there, certainly worked wide of mid-on. More of that needed for the Dolphins.
Runs for 2 after 10.3 overs. Ayabonga Kaka.
Nicely worked that by Shangasi with the swing behind square. And another single. Dolphins need to keep that going. That's what they need. Just trying to get, I guess, just start with, 3 or 4 singles and over would be good as a starting point.
They need to start working in pairs, build a partnership. Beautiful ball in there from Ayabonga Kaka. She's still keeping the same length, consistency.
Alexandra Candler showing how technically proficient she is. Keeping
Ayabonga Kaka taking out the first leap, dragging her all the way to the deep square leg.
bouncer or double bluff? The bluff. Right up in the block hole from Kaka, but Candler keeps it out quite comfortably. I was going to say she's very technically proficient, and although she probably needs to work on her strike rate in white ball cricket, I fancy being how prolific a scorer is, she might actually be someone that the Proteas selectors may look at for Test cricket. South Africa have made a commitment for the women's side to play more Test cricket.
That would be absolutely beautiful to watch.
Right, and now the trial by spin will begin for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins. Captain Khamotso Rapu is bringing herself on from the golf course end. She's the joint leading wicket taker in the competition this season. Slip in place, and we just see a fielder running into the square leg position. No, square leg is going back onto the boundary and behind square.
Motsarapo, she's gonna continue.
But too well flighted, the first one up, nicely swept away by Shangasi. Excellent fielding on the boundary by Faye Cowling, but they are back for 2. Khamotso Rapu, as I said, the joint leading wicket taker in the competition. She's taken 14 wickets in 8 matches at an average of just 20, and she concedes just 4.2 runs per over. Flatter this time, chopped away through extra cover. It's been in the fielder, and that'll go for 4. Well played, Nondamiso Shangase.
Beautiful shot there from Shangase. Through the covers, down to the boundary. Hollywoodbets Dolphins now sitting on 23 for 2 after 11.2.
It looked almost like a cut shot through extra cover. She obviously timed it extremely well, did Shangasi, because it raced away. And is that just the second boundary of the innings? I think it may be.
Rapo pulling the mid on all the way to the boundary. Got three players on the boundary. Deep square leg, cow cord, and deep middle.
Out comes the sweep from Shangasi, placed well. It's going to be another boundary. So we'd only had 1-4 in the first 11 overs of the innings, but Shangasi has doubled that and picked up 2 in this 12th over already. Seems to be a bit of an injury, unfortunately. I fear the shoulder is a problem.
I must say that was a beautiful chase.
fielder has fallen badly on her shoulder. Just trying to check who it is. I think it may be Relebohile Mkhize, which will be a great shame because she's bowled brilliantly, 5 overs for just 6 runs, and obviously Lions, I'm sure, would be looking for her to bowl again in this innings, given how well she's gone.
She will be definitely needed later on. Hollywoodbets Dolphins right now sitting on 27 for 2 after 11.4 overs. The medics are attending into Relebohile Mkhize. She seems to be badly injured.
So just to recount what has happened so far today in this vital top-of-the-log clash, penultimate round of the Hollywoodbets Pro50 series. The DP World Lions winning the toss and sending the Hollywoodbets Dolphins in to bat. And the new ball pair of Ayabonga Kaka and Relebohile Mkhize, who unfortunately now lies injured beyond the boundary, bowled brilliantly. They reduced the Dolphins to 10 for 2 with Courtney Goonden caught behind off Ayabonga Kaka for 2 and Nicole de Klerk chapped LBW for a duck by Kaka as well. We've just seen a little bit of a rally in the previous over led by Nondomiso Shangase hitting a couple of boundaries. He's on 13 not out, and Alexandra Candler has survived the mayhem at the other end, the opening batter. She's looking solid on 11 not out. Relebohile Mkhize, you can see they're still getting treatment. They did bring a buggy out for her, but probably a good sign that it was sent away, but she doesn't look comfortable, does she? Perhaps some time in the change room as Arapu continues her over.
Runs from that over game. Is that what the DP World Lions looking for right now at this stage?
Oh, certainly not what the Lions are looking for. She ended with 2 dot balls, but it was the first over where we saw a bit of momentum for the batting side. 27 for 2 after 12 overs.
It's a beautiful morning here in Johannesburg today at the DP World Wanderer Stadium. DP World Lions taking on Hollywoodbets Dolphins. Hollywoodbets DP World Lions won the toss and opted to bowl first. Was that a good option from the captain there, Ken? What do you think?
Well, it's certainly been made a good option by Kaka and Mkhize. Kaka is going to continue from the quarter drive in, bowling her 7th over. She does very often bowl 7 in her first spell. And why not? That's what she just does. Delivery after delivery. Two for 11 so far for the Proteas star. She's very fit. So 7 overs on the trot won't be a problem for her. Sliding leg side a little bit. Candler nudges it away for 1.
Candler and Shangase getting comfortable ball by ball. Candler sitting on 12 runs from 33 balls and Shangase 13 runs from 33 balls. They're looking to stay there longer, build a strong partnership there that's going to give them a good foundation.
That's going to be no umpire just signalling it brushed the pad there. Umpire DT Radebe standing with Amy Gear. Yeah, you mentioned the partnership, Kalisa, and these two now they've stopped the bleeding at least. Thought sort of single, but no. The partnership with 18 now, so it's the beginnings of what could be a useful stand and a much needed one for the Dolphins. Oh, not the most convincing shot by Shangase as Kaka drew her forward. Short cover would have been in business there, I think.
True, indeed, 100%.
And Alexandra Candler just calling her captain down the wicket for a quick chat. That's nicely played down to third man. End of another Kaka over, 13 gone, 29 for 2.
Only 2 runs were stolen from that over, from Ayabonga Kaka's over. Komoto Rabo, the skipper, she's still gonna continue.
Would you give Kaka another over, Kakisa?
For now, I'll let Kaka rest. I'm gonna need her later on. I'll let her rest for now. Have a sip of water at the boundary, find there. Let her relax.
Yeah, I agree with you. And perhaps Faye Cowling, the tall pace bowler, will replace her from the quarter drive in. We have seen a little bit of bounce, nice bounce from this pitch, and Cowling is a tall bowler who can exploit that. Round arm Rapu. Yeah, it's round arm because it's a different bowler. It's the off spinner Tozake. Tozake, she found the edge. She has. Amy Gear nods her head. Rasibi and Tozake strikes second ball.
Beautiful bowling. This is what the DP World Lions have been looking for, to break this partnership, bring them back on top of the game. This is what they've been looking for. This is what they've been grinding for. Beautiful bowling there from Tozake.
Well, she's removed Nondumusi Shangasi for 14. Another good catch by wicketkeeper Sanala Jafta. And just the beginnings of a bit of resistance by the Dolphins with that partnership of 19 runs has been nipped in the bud. Shangase just sparring a bit outside off stump. And good captaincy by Komoto Rapu. She bowled an expensive first over and took herself off immediately after just the one over. Brought on Tozake, who's bowled really well this season. And Tozake's done the business, made the breakthrough with her second delivery.
Exactly what the DP World Lions have been looking for. They've been gunning for, grinding for. After Shangase going out for 14 runs of 38 balls. Tozake Raisevi doing a beautiful job there for the DP. Back up against deep Hollywood back. Hollywoodbets Dolphins right now sitting on 29 for 3 after 13.2 overs.
Nontle Nabuhle Basane has come to the wicket. That was was Nasibi Ntozaki's 10th wicket of the campaign. She's averaged just 18 per wicket so far this season, and a brilliant economy rate of 3.81. Left-handed Busane, and gets a sweep away fine and very nicely played first up, as Tozaki switched to around the wicket to the left-hander and slid down leg and very well put away.
Beautiful sweep shot there from Nobuhle Busani.
Busani has a highest score of just 21 in her 13 list day matches. Today is an ideal opportunity for her to improve on that, with the Dolphins 33 for 3. Short cover comes into place. Nicely driven by Busani. She's come in and played 2 really good strokes straight off the bat. And they'll get another couple of runs.
Nobuhle Busani, she looks like she means business now.
Very positive start. Faye Cowling doing the fielding there. We might see her with ball in hand after this delivery to end Tozaki's first over. There's a bit of drift into the left-hander, but played very comfortably wide of Cowling at middle for the single to end the over. It's 36 for 3 after 14 overs.
Only 7 runs was taken from that over.
Rapu, the captain, is in earnest conversation with the veteran Kirsty Thompson, the senior pro, and it is going to be Faye Cowling, the tall pace bowler, SA under 19 star, who is going to be bowling from the quarter drive end. Cowling features in top 20 of both the batting and bowling averages so far this season. Quality young all-rounder, very promising. She's 14th in the batting, with the best strike rate in the competition of 146, and 15th in the bowling, 8 wickets so far in her 5 matches, averaging 22. So she's enjoying a fine season. The 4 players on the boundary are fine leg, third man, a deep cover, and a deep mid wicket.
Faye Cowling into the attack to Nobuhle Busani.
Busani's raced to 7 or 4 balls, so first batter to score it better than a run a ball. And she'll get another single there, tickled down to fine leg. The other good thing about Busani's approach is that as a left-hander, she's now causing the Lions a little bit of problems. Switching between right hand and left hand by getting these ones.
Definitely, Ken, I must agree to that. And also on that, she's a bit of an aggressive bats lady there.
see getting outside off stump. She has looked solid. Just needs someone to stick with her. Shangasi did it for a while, out for 14 in the previous over. And Nontle Busani will be hoping to stick around even longer. It was on.
From Faye calling a bit of a swing. I must say the pitch is still doing wonders. Although it's after 14.3 overs, would you say it's still the same condition?
That's a very handsome straight drive from Candler, but can't beat Thompson. That's running around from mid-off. Yeah, I think the pitch hasn't changed much, but the ball has obviously got a little bit older into the 15th over, so maybe not quite as much swing as there was early on. And you know, Ayabonga Kaka, I think, is always going to get more swing than Faye Cowling. Cowling is more of a hit-the-deck type bowler. Edged. Oh, I wonder if there were thoughts of a slip. It goes for 4. I did wonder at the start of the over whether there should maybe be a slip or not. But that horse is bolted now. 41 for 3. Beautifully bowled by Cowling. Pulled the length back and it took off a bit outside off stump. Steep bounce, and Candler, I think she'll say she left it, but I think the bat was hanging there when the ball zipped past. It's the end of the over, 15 gone, 41 for 3.
Beautiful delivery to end the over there.
See the other Protea star in the Lions team, Tasman Brits, just joining the leadership group there with Sonala Jafta and the skipper Khomotso Lapu. Tozake to continue, wicket in her first over. Wide, and Busani has a go. She's been very positive since she's come to the wicket.
Two players in the boundary, deep square, and the deep mid wicket there. It's so lovely to see the bowler bowling according to the fielding positions, bowling according to how the skipper set the fielding.
Lofted, mid-off, in business. Oh, Busani looked good, but she just couldn't restrain herself. Trying to hit over the top. She's timed the ball really well so far today, but that time just didn't quite get enough of it. Couldn't clear mid-off, and she's gone for 8. Tozake has her second wicket in her second over.
Like you said earlier on, Ken, Alexandra Kengland, she needs someone who's going to stick around with her, doing the job for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins. Great bowling from Tozake Raisibe. Beautiful bowling to watch. Beautiful bowling overall from the DP World Lions. here at the Johannesburg DP World Wanderers Stadium.
It's 42 for 4 in the 16th over, and there's a drinks break currently undergo. We'll be back with you in a couple of minutes. Welcome back to the DP World Wanderers. CB Tozaki continuing, having just dismissed Bontle Busani for 8. Zintle Mali is the new batter. Bit of drift again from Tozaka there.
Last ball of the over. Beautiful ball to end the over from Raisibi.
So 42 for 4 after 16 overs. The DP World Lions remain firmly in control, having won the toss and elected to bowl first. And so far it's gone brilliantly for them.
Faye Colin coming back into the attack for her second over to Alexander Kenley.
Candler on 16 not out, and she pretty well has to bat through the innings now, one feels, for the Dolphins, because they are in quite dire straits. 42 for 4. Cowling is just settling on her field. Third man coming a bit finer. Pulled away by Candler. It will just be one.
Zintle Mali into the strike.
That's a nice little dab down to third man. Not bad for your first delivery. Leading edge by Candler.
Great bowling from Faye Colleen. I must say the fielding from the DP World Lions looking solid in the offside.
And speaking of solid, that was a very solid textbook push to mid-off by Candler. Off the outside half of the bat, bit edgy by Candler, but perfectly safe. She goes to 18 not out, 45 for 4. Zintle Mali on strike now. She's better known for her bowling, but she has 2 half centuries in list A cricket, so certainly can bat.
Beautiful bowling from Faye Colleen.
Ends the 17th over, 45 for 4.
In this situation, Ken, if I was the captain or if I was into Zintle Mali's position right now, I'll stick around with Kendler there, hang in there with her. She's been there for long.
Yeah, there's still 33 overs to go in this innings. I guess first priority for the Dolphins is to make sure they bat 50 overs. What do you feel would be a reasonable target? I mean, obviously they would like as many as they could get, but they're going to have to settle for something as we watch Tozaki bowling the first ball of the third over to Candler. Oh, reverse sweep, and my word, it was a very ill-judged shot. The pressure has got to Candler. It was straight. She really played a stroke that she didn't look comfortable with, and she's been given out LBW.
Kendler goes off from 18 runs of 42 balls. She's been there from ball 1. She faced 42 balls. 45 for 4.
Well, it's almost the worst case scenario for the Dolphins. Candler, as you said there, for 43 deliveries. And now she's got out for just 18 runs. 45 for 5. Why? What possessed her to play that stroke the first ball of the over, having just lost a wicket at the other end? And we were just saying that there's still 33 overs left. You know, she needed to, as you said, Lisa, just bat time, just hang in there.
In this kind of a situation where the score is 45 for 5 after 17.1 overs, in this situation, Ken, I must say, the Lions have 2 new batters in the crease, exactly what they've been looking for. Would you rather say to the new batters, stay there, bat long, bat time, or would you rather say, Guys, we need runs. Let's get the runs on the board.
Well, the longer you bat, the more runs you should get. So, it's only the 18th over of the innings, and half their batters are gone. Look, credit to the Lions. They've bowled superbly, but there have been a couple of shots, especially their last one, that were really unnecessary. Tazaki probing. Another left-hander at the crease in the wicketkeeper, Kwanga Panini.
Good start from the DP World Lions. Beautiful start. Tozaki Raisibi to Kwanga Pinini. Beautiful ball in there from Tozaki Raisibi. Solid block there from Kwanga Pinini.
Good control of flight. Tazaki.
I'm loving what I see from the DP World Lions women's fielding today. It's beautiful.
Ooh, what happened there? Tazaki. I don't think she was complaining that the batter was backing up too far. I think she felt a twinge or something in her leg. Oh, that's a slog, if nothing else, from Panini, which goes nowhere.
Exactly what I expected. Pinini, she's looking to go big. They also need runs on the board, Ken.
Yeah, but even if they score 6 and over for the next 10 overs, but lose the remaining 5 wickets, that's barely over 100 all out.
Dot ball to close off the over. Beautiful over, maiden wicket from Tozaki Raisibi.
Speaking of dot balls, and here's a stat that perhaps illustrates what the Dolphins' problem today has been. They've had 80 dot balls, 8-0 out of 108 deliveries bowled in this innings, 18 overs, 108 balls, 80 dot balls, which that's been their problem. They haven't been able to connect the ones, and that's caused them to lash out every now and then, a loose stroke leading to a wicket. And it's an issue, I think, with a few of the teams in our domestic cricket, the inability to rotate strike. Really need to be upskilled to get the ones. Fake Howling continues. Right in the block hole there, and Marley can't get it away. Lots of space on the leg side, but she couldn't get bad on it.
What would be a good target for the DP World Lions today?
I didn't ask you that first. The other over, I wanted to ask you what sort of score would the Dolphins be happy with from here?
From what I'm seeing, as a coach, let me put myself into the coach's shoes right now. I would say, guys, listen, the Lions are bowling good today. Their bowling is good today. Fielding is good today. Whoever gets in there, get in the crease. Bedtime, stay there. The longer you bat, the more runs you're going to get. So a good target for me will be around about 230, 240.
That would be quite a turnaround in this innings. That means I'd have to go at but to run a ball and score nearly 200 more runs with just 5 wickets in hand. I guess it has happened before. You never know. But at the moment, the DP World Lions have got such a stranglehold on this innings. Nice bowling by Cowling, right up in the block hole.
You still think the Hollywoodbets Dolphins can still turn this around?
Well, it would be remarkable if it did happen. It's easy to talk about a comeback and what they need to do, but those are just words. Unfortunately, the batters out in the middle, they have to put that into action. That's a nice shot by Mali for a single. Kakisa, as a coach, you obviously know the frustration of doing the training all week, talking about what you want your team to deliver, how to go about it. But at the end of the day, you're on the sideline and they're out in the middle. They've got to produce the goods.
Exactly. Because you spend almost a week preparing for this game. It's not just a game. This is a tough game. This is a big game. At the bull ring, the fielding probably been prepared during the week. The batting been prepared during the week. In this kind of a situation, as a coach, you sit in there, the players are in the middle.
Yep, 1 versus 2, the top of the log, both on 29 points, penultimate round of fixtures. So there is stadium. And so far it's the Lions on top, 46 for 5, the Dolphins, as Tozake continues. She's got 3 for 8 so far in her 3 overs and 1 delivery. Oh, another reverse sweep comes out. Hopeful LBW appeal, but rightly turned down by Amy Gear. Another one, this time Marley does make contact, just a single. Quite a high risk option for just 1 run, Kakisa.
Rapo really just showed us some soccer skills there that she got. Good stop from the outside foot.
Tozake going around the wicket again to the left-hander, Panini. Met on the 4, hit hard, but good fielding by Tasman Brits.
That's a spectacular stop there.
It was hit hard by Panini. She would have hoped she'd get off the mark with that one. Brits intervened.
I always say, Ken, in this kind of a situation, it is not over until the last ball has been bowled.
Well, that's it, Kahisa. First goal of the Dolphins has to be to try and bat their 50 overs. They've reached 20 overs now, but 5 wickets down, just 47 runs on the ball. Zemani's on 3. Panini's yet to get off the mark. The rebuild is on.
The score is on 47.
Mali and Kwanga Pinini, in this situation, they have to build a strong partnership right now.
Desperately needed. That must be their first priority. priority as Cowling continues. Down leg, a wide chord. She marked out her run-up again before starting her fourth over. I hadn't noticed any problems she was having. Board.
Good stop there from Faye Calling. .48 for 5 after 20.1.
I think they are halfway in this format.
Super fielding that quickly across. Captain Khamotso Rapur leading from the front. For someone who is so tall and can obviously get good bounce, I've been impressed with Faye Cowling. Generally keeping a nice full length. Occasionally drags it back a bit and gets a bit of steep bounce off a good length. But she's been very disciplined. She needs just 10 runs in 3.5 overs. Harley trying to get it down to third man, but she can't.
And the offside fielders there, they're looking solid. So far, so good. With only one slip.
Big drive attempted, but Mola got the better of the batter there.
You can look in the put batsman.
It's the last delivery from Faye Calling. They're looking to give Zintemali one run. They open the gap there. They put a sweeper for Faye Calling. And she bowls, it goes for white ball. They're still looking to give Zintemali one run on the offside so they can have Kwanga Pinini.
Well, it's the end of the over, so I think they're just trying to protect the over. Happy to give away the one, don't want to give away a boundary. And Cowling won't. A dot ball to end the 21st over, 49 for 5. Second time this season. Still just two fielders on the boundary on the leg side at wide-ish mid-wicket and a deep square leg. Beautifully bowled past the outside edge.
Zachary Sibi. She's been good. From his first ball.
Okay, good.
Out comes the Swede. Sibi appeals herself off her feet in her excitement. And umpire Migier is unmoved.
She was so passionate about the appeal there.
Lions don't need another bowler doing themselves a mischief. Echebohile and Keys unfortunately had to leave the field. A little while ago, a brave bit of fielding, diving and injuring her shoulder or her back. She hasn't returned to the field unfortunately. Bowled brilliantly up front, 5 overs for just 6 runs.
As a coach, I'll really hope and pray that she comes back, because now the DP World Lions might need her bowling again later on.
Well, the 5 overs that she has remaining as the 22nd
Pricing the
innings.
Pro50 of Chiefs are made over. It's 14-9 for 5 for the Dolphins.
Front of that queue to pick up those overs. Yes, medium pace as she generally does. Overs. Every innings is a golden arm. That could keep wickets.
Change of bowler for the DP World Lions women. They bring back the captain, Somoto Raporo. She comes from the border drives in.
The Lions might not need those other 5 overs to be bowled. As we see a change of bowling at the quarter drive end. Skipper is changing ends from Ultra-Rapu. She bowled 1 over from the golf course end. It went for 10. And she's back. And right on target.
Trying to put myself into the Hollywoodbets Dolphins coach right now. What would be the message to the 2 batters on the crease right now?
Well, probably that sort of thing. Try and get the ones. The first priority, as you said, is to get a partnership going, and it's difficult to do that by straight away trying to hit out and get boundaries. Best way to get a partnership going is by just rotating the strike, getting the ones. Little shuffle down the pitch and stunt. Surely. No, she got back in time, my word.
That
Well
was
done, Sinclair Mole.
very quick foot there.
She definitely came out of her crease. And the big swing and a miss, and it's an knowledge after we know how quick she is behind the stumps. Maybe what saved Marley is that the ball was a little bit wide, and Jafta had to bring it back some way to the stumps.
What could be the game plan now? Zintle Mali and Kwanga Pinini having a 2-second meeting there.
I would say, don't take the risky option for ones. Just there's not a space on the leg side, perhaps get offside and try and work it with a straight bat, not the sweep. If you're not comfortable, if you're not adept at playing the sweep. Rapu generally bowls pretty straight, so if you miss a sweep, you could be in trouble.
Zintle Mali, she's been She's trying to be a bit of aggressive. And the DP World Lions bowling attack is quite strong. She's probably aiming for the mid-on and mid-off because they're both in. She's trying to go over them.
Cut shot off the edge. It's going to bring welcome runs though. I think it's going to go all the way to the boundary. It is a very timely boundary for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins. And it brings up the 50 for the visitors finally. They go past 50 after 23 overs.
That's a beautiful cut shot there from
So it took 142 deliveries for that 50 to come up. Really slow, painful going for the Dolphins. Just 6 falls in the 23 overs they faced.
Raisi Bintozake coming back into the bowling attack for her 6th over with 3 wickets, 9 runs.
Brilliant stuff by her, and again dotting the batters.
Beautiful delivery, appealing for the LBW.
Fancy Panini got outside off stump there.
The message will probably be hang in there. The longer you bet, the more runs you're going to get on the board.
Slog sweep by Panini. She's put it in the gap between the two leg side fielders on the boundary, but they can only get the one. Very good arm, as you'd expect from Sunette Viljoen-Low, former Olympic medalist in the javelin. Probably a wise choice not to chance a second. Bit flatter from Tozake, but down the leg side, probably a bit of pad.
Would that be an ideal shot to play on a very straight ball? You miss, she hit.
That's a bit closer to leg stump, and Tozaki was a little bit interested. Thought maybe she bowled the batter around her legs, but not to be. It's the end of the 24th over, 54 for 5. Looking at the other Hollywoodbets Pro50 series matches on the go at the moment, and at Supersport Park, the Titans are batting first against Free State and are 100 for 3 after 24 overs, and Western Province playing the Garden Route Badgers. Western Province batting first. Also 3 down, but 122 on the board after 25 overs.
Komotorapo coming back into the bowling attack to Zintle Mali. Would you rather bet the whole 50 overs would you want to go for the score?
Boulder, Panini hitting over the top of that one. I fancy it was a bit quicker from Rapu right up in the block hole. And Panini trying to bash it away through the covers. And she has been bowled for just one. And the Dolphins slip deeper and deeper into the mire. 54 for 6.
Nonkululeko Komlaba coming into the crease. Alongside Zintle Mali.
Nonkululeko Mlaba, of course, a Proteas star, more for her bowling than for her batting. But as an experienced player, at least she'll bring a cool head out there.
She should be able to control the game. Komotorapo into the attack. Nonkululeko Komlaba. 54 for 6 after 24.
Down the wicket, Lava straight away and lashes that through mid off for 4. What a start to her innings.
She is in business. She's not yet to play around, Ken.
Well, we've seen Nonkululeko Mlaba at international level, especially with her bowling. She's got tremendous temperament. She really backs herself, great confidence. And we saw that in her batting. First ball, what a shot. Down the wicket again, lost the drive. Oh no, good catch. Good catch at extra cover.
Super catch.
By Karama Miso. Normally a wicket keeper, but doing her bit in the outfield. Well, Nonkululeko Mlaba. The first shot was a beauty. The second one, unfortunately, wasn't quite there for the shot. And it's been skewed out to extra cover. Good catch by Karaba Miso. Coming forward, diving low. And it's 58 for 7.
Komotorapo, the skipper of the DP World Lions, on her third over, she really played the skipper's role now on this over. It's a big over for DP World Lions. Nonkululeko Komlaba gone for 4 from 1 ball. Are we trying to put the good score on the board as the Hollywoodbets Dolphins, or are we trying to bet 3? 58 for 7 after 24.3. Komotorapo into the bowling attack to Kiara Fisher.
Kiara Fisher averages just 9.63 in her list day career with the bat. She's batted 28 times in 42 matches So clearly a tail ender, but left with a big task here. End of the over, 25 gone, halfway through the innings, 58 for 7. The Dolphins are in tatters, and one really can't say enough words about how good this DP World Lions bowling performance has been, Kagiso.
It has been a very beautiful bowling. I must say, I must include the fielding also there. No drop catches so far. Every chance been given, DP World Lions, women's team, they've been taking those chances.
Yeah, we spoke about the Dolphins' problems in getting the ones, but credit also must go to the fielding, which has been very tight and very secure in the inner ring. They haven't given away any easy ones. But leg side from Tazaki, swept, and a good hand on the board, and it's great to see Hile Mkeys back on the field after her shoulder injury, and doing very well in the field there.
Happy to see her back on the field. Their job on the pitch.
So we'll be back in 5 or 6 minutes' time. I'm pretty sure they won't be taking a lunch break now with just 29 overs bowled, and we could well see this game being finished before lunch. Do come back and join us in 5 or 6 minutes as the Lions chase 62 to win this vital game in the Hollywoodbets Pro50 series. Brits has timed the ball nicely in this over, but just can't beat that inner ring.
You can see by the approach how she bats. She's probably looking to pick that gap. Once she can get that gap there between the covers, she'll be happy. Nobulung Kipanetti.
Over the top from Tasman Brits, mid on up, and comfortably over her head, and away for 4. Good way to end the over.
8 runs without a loss after 4 overs.
12 without loss after 4 overs here. Good way to end the over for the DP World Lions. Brits goes to 8, Tibet on 4. Kululeko Tabete will now take on Mlaba, the classy left-arm spinner. Non-Kululeko versus Non-Kululeko. Look at that turn, nicely bowled by Mlaba.
Kulilako Tabete on 4 runs after 10 balls. Runs without a loss. The brass brand, how do you like that, Ken? It's buzzing up for the Lions.
Ooh, Tabete nearly in trouble there. I think she was playing for turn and came straight on quickly onto the inside edge and just missing the stumps. Yeah, great to hear the Lions band going strongly. They've got reason to celebrate. Well, reason to be happy, I guess.
That's you.
Celebrate once you win. But bowling your great rivals out for 61, that will certainly make you happy. Well flighted by Mlaba, and fortunately the Lions are in the position where they really don't need to take any risks against the Proteas star. End of her 3rd over, she's conceded just 4 runs. It's 12 without loss after 5.
True that, Ken. And I still say it is not over until the last ball is being bowled. The Hollywoodbets Dolphins, they have to keep the fielding tight, fight till the end. A wise man once said, it is not over until the last ball is being bowled. It is not how you start, it's about how you finish. What do you have to say about that, Kenny?
Well, it's possible that the result of this competition could come down to net run rate if the Lions win here but lose next weekend. And as we see Alexander Candler now bowling from the corner drive in, we've had 3 different bowlers bowling over from the corner drive in, Benetti and then Zintle-Male and now Alexander Candler. As I was saying, if say the Lions win with a bonus point here but lose next week against the Titans, and then the Dolphins beat Western Province with a bonus point on the 22nd of March, then net run rate could come into the equation. And at the moment it's very close between these 2 teams. Before this match, the Dolphins had 0.7, positive 0.7, and Lions positive 0.67. So definitely in the Dolphins' interest to make it as hard as possible for the Lions to chase this down as Brits comes down the wicket. Candler drops short and she can't get all of her bat on the pull shot. Just a single. but there's that aggressive intent from Tasman Brits.
Alexander Candler to the bowling attack.
Oh, it's too short and easily pulled around the corner by Tabete. It will just be one. On the bounce to quite a straight mid-wicket. We've mentioned Alexander Candler's batting prowess, averages 32 with the bat in this day cricket. Very solid at the top of the order. Her bowling figures are arguably even more impressive. She's got 38 wickets and an average of just 16. So she's a very handy cricketer indeed. Down the wicket and bowled! She's got the big scalp of Tasman Brits. That will delight her. The 22-year-old Alexandra Candler. Tasman Brits just waltzing down the wicket and a swing across the line. Really not the greatest stroke. And it continues what's been a bit of an underwhelming one-day cup for Tasman Brits. She's out for 9.
14 for 1 after 6 overs. Alexandra Candler strikes again. Strikes for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins.
So Brits was there for 19 deliveries, obviously getting a little frustrated, but one has to credit the Dolphins bowlers who've made a pretty tidy start with the ball. 6 overs gone, 14 for 1, and it's the stalwart, the veteran, Kirsty Thompson, who comes to the wicket for the DP World Lions.
Will this change the game they can? Dolphins, they're looking to change the game. Nonkululeko Mlaba up against
Tabete on strike, turns it away to square leg, no run. I fancy Nonkululeko Mlaba might bowl her 10 on the trot here, as long as the Lions don't reach their target before that.
Hollywoodbets Dolphins showing some good intensity on the fielding, backing up their bowlers. Solid block there from Nonkululeko Tabete.
Lots of flight, but tickled away down the leg side by Tabete. It's going to run away to the boundary. She has her first boundary, takes her to 9. The total 18 for 1.
Great ball from Nonkululeko Mlaba to Nonkululeko Tabete.
Good end to the over, 7 gone, 18 for 1.
44 runs to win the game from the DP World Lions up against Hollywoodbets Dolphins here in Johannesburg. The weather, it's a bit windy, but the wind doesn't play a big role in the ball.
Candler will continue, having made the breakthrough, the first bowler to bowl a second over from the corner drive end. And she's chopped on. Kirsty Thompson chops the ball onto her stump. She's out for a duck. And the Dolphins might start believing Candler has a second wicket.
Definitely they can. Alexandra Kendler give the Hollywoodbets Dolphins the hope they needed, the courage they needed. This is exactly what you would want from your bowlers to do. On this kind of a situation where they're chasing such a little score, Alexandra Kendler doing wonders for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins. Getting wickets, dot balls create a bit of pressure there. Exactly what happens in the DP World Lions when they were bowling. Dot balls create pressure. Exactly what Hollywoodbets Dolphins has been looking for to boost their confidence coming back to the game.
Well, unfortunately, it's a golden duck for Kirsty Thompson, out first ball. And the young prospect, the very exciting Karabo Miso, comes to the wicket at number 4. That's a good line by Candler, similar to the line that got rid of Kirsty Thompson. Back of a length just outside that off stump. She's got the slip in place.
What could have been the plan, the batting plan from the DP World Lions? Solid block there from Karabo Meso. Good ball from Alexandra Kendler. Good cricket overall.
Well, I suppose the Lions just wanted to play their natural game, not get too anxious, not lose wickets up front, and unfortunately they've lost 2 inside 8 overs. No need to panic though, just 44 more runs needed to win.
Patience. Tabete, Nonkululeko Tabete and Karabo Meso need to build a strong, solid partnership.
Tabete, a very experienced player, played for the Proteas back in the day, and she's kind of does the same role that Alexandra Candler does at the top of the order for the Dolphins. Tabete, very solid, very well organised batter, coming off a 77 that held the Lions innings together last weekend in Oudtshoorn. But an in-swing from Candler. Bat and pad for Miso, but she's underway. 1 not out, end of the 8th over, 18 for 2. And Nonkululeko Mlaba, the first South African to take a 10-wicket haul in a test match. Did that against England a few years ago. Real quality performer. No wicket for her yet, but she's had 2 catches chopped off her bowling and has bowled very, very well. 4 overs for just 8 runs. Beautifully bowled. That's a great length from Mlaba, drawing Miso forward, but she can't quite get to the pitch, and it turns away past the outside edge. That's a bit leg side-ish and very well put away by Karabo Miso. She's very good on the sweep, and that was very confidently played away for 4.
still think the game will still go to the DP World Lions, I meant to say.
A betting man, and I'm quite happy for you to bet against it. 39 to win, 8 wickets in hand, 31 and a half overs to go. I know where my money is, as it's 4 more runs to Karabo Misa, as I said before, very strong behind square on the leg side, and very neatly put away again. Lava just straying a little bit in this over. 8 runs off the first 4 overs, but now 8 runs in this over, courtesy of 2 fours by Karabo Miso, who joins Tabete on 9.
Great delivery there from Lava. Karabo Miso trying to beat the backward point there.
Lava quicker and flatter, and Miso just leaves it well alone. It's the 9th over that has come to an end, 27 for 2. Handler will continue from call it drive in. Lava's bowling, I would say, almost with the wind. It's kind of coming over her left shoulder, bowling from the golf course end, it looks like. A little bit of a swirling wind there. Full toss from Candler. It'll be just one. There's a good diving save in the field. Made by Nonkulule Kumlava.
What could be the game plan between the two, Nonkululeko Tabete and Karabo Meso? What's the approach? How can we win this game?
One kept a bit low from Candler. Coming back for 2. Easily done. Miso, he runs off the edge of her bat that time. Will take her to 11. Total 30 for 2. This partnership has quickly gone to 12. Just 32 more needed to win.
Solid batting there from Karabo Meso. Looks confident on his block, on her block there. I love what I see, the confidence, the courage that I want to win this game for my team.
Yeah, it was a defensive stroke, but it was played with positive intent, as you say. It's a nice full face of the bat, under the eyes, bat and pad close together. And now the cut shot. Can't quite beat the field there. Good fielding. I think it might be Figueiredo in the covers. Yes, Jade de Figueiredo, the other top spinner. Away for 1. Now they're coming back for 2 because of the fielder having to dive in. She's hobbling a bit now. The fielder that she got hit on the thigh with Lamy. It's the end of the over. 10 overs gone. The power play is finished, and the Lions are on 33 for 2 at the same stage of their innings, the Dolphins are on 15 for 2.
DP World Lions looking good so far. New bowler coming into the attack.
Yeah, it is going to be the Figueiredo. Joint leading wicket taker for the Dolphins in this competition with 13, second most in the competition, along with Nondumiso Shangase. Also a slow left armer like Lava. They've got a very powerful spin attack through the Dolphins with Lava, De Figueiredo and Shangase. Hit on the full by Karamba Miso, put away through the covers for 4. Lovely stroke by Karamba Miso.
It's a beautiful shot from Karamba Miso.
Unfortunately for spinners, from De Figueiredo. He so respectfully taps it back to her.
So lovely to see how Karamba Miso is attacking this game.
Chopped a little bit short by De Figueiredo, and Miso very quick on her feet and quick hands. Gets to pull away for 1. Figueiredo's got an economy rate plus 3.69 this season. Nicely tickled around the corner by Tabete. By Amy Gear. Picked up, she missed it, came off the thigh back. Lions won't mind too much, they will count 38 for 2. 39 for 2 rather, after 11 overs. Just 23 more runs needed to win.
Tabete and Karamba Miso, they stick around up to the victory, up to the last ball.
Change of bowler for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins. Coming from the corner drive end, Nondumiso Shangase.
Well, here's the other spin bowling star for the Dolphins, Captain Nondumiso Shangase. So 13 wickets in the competition this season. It was the second most leading into the season. Nicely played by Tabete for 1. Tabete's economy rate is also outstanding, 3.5 to the over. But she just has 23 runs to play with, unfortunately. That's going to be wide down the leg side. Put away by Tabete to deep square leg for 1. Oh, too short from Shangase. Pulled away. It's not going to get to the boundary, but they should get 2. Yeah, a bit of a fumble out on the boundary, so comfortable 2 in the end.
Dot ball there from Nondumiso Shangase. Tabete sitting on 15 from 28 balls and Karabo Meso 18 of 21 balls.
Firm straight drive by Tabete, but Zinklemale gets across quickly to stop the single. In the over, 12 over 44 for 2. DP World Lions are just 18 runs away. A crucial victory.
Karabo Meso on strike.
Moving away through extra cover. Bravo Miso is just 17 years old. And what a fantastic talent she is, both as a batter and a wicket keeper. I think she's going to have a very long and fruitful Proteas career. Nicely bowled by the Figueiredo, Tibetan, 2 minds there. Good piece of fielding by Figueiredo off the bump ball. Better on 15. Miso's gone quickly to 19. Out comes the sweep. Panini with the attempted stumping, but not sure Tabete ever left her crease there.
Must have probably went, if it's not a bad first, should have been down leg.
Much wider on the crease there. Figueiredo.
Tabete and Meso, they're looking solid in the crease there, both together, working together.
Back for length, and Tabete's got the back foot drive away very nicely. It's a race to the boundary. Good fielding, good diving save. Nicely done.
48 for 2 after 13. The Lions need 14 more runs.
But 48 for 2 after 13 overs. It's 14 runs needed. 222 balls.
Both Tabete and Meso with a partnership of 27. That's very good so far.
Yeah, Karabo Miso scoring at just a little bit under a run to the ball. So she's come out and played very positively. A couple of really good sweeps off Nonkululeko Mlaba for 4. Got her going. Shangase continuing from the corner drive end to Tabete. Out comes the sweep again. Not sure how much she got on that. And a quick single. Well run, Karaba Miso to the danger end. No bat on it. It's a wide plus a bye. So 2 runs to the total. And that will bring up the DP World Lions 50 in the 14th over. Remembering that the Dolphins 23 overs to get to 50. Another sweep, but
50 runs out for the Lions.
moving around in her crease there. Miso just trying to confuse the bowler, but she can't put away the leg side delivery.
Yeah, sure.
Beats it on the full Miso, but some get off.
Wonder what could be the plan from the Hollywoodbets Dolphins with the deep square leg.
I think they know Karaba Miso strong on the sweep, so they're just hoping maybe she top edges one. There's a short fine leg in place as well. Our corner is about 15-20 meters in from the boundary. Meets it on the half volley. Miso squirted out to back point, no run. Miso sweeping again, no contact, wide.
Must give credit to the wicket keeper there from the Hollywoodbets Dolphins. Good good foot movement. Quick hands also there.
Yeah, Congo Panini doing very well behind the stumps. And that ends
14
a bit of a
overs
ropey over
gone.
from
The Lions
Shikasi
need
for the
11
wides.
runs to win.
So 51 for 2 after 14 overs. The DP World Lions just 11 runs away from a vital victory. And it put them in pole position to win the Hollywoodbets Pro50 series.
What I would say, Ken, to the two brothers, which is Tabete and Messi, both they're building a strong partnership. They need 11 runs to win. Let's play very careful, win the game. Let's win the game by 8 wickets. It will be a comfortable win with the bonus points though.
Figueredo continues from the golf course end. There's a smattering of spectators, your handfuls scattered around the ground. Did see some Dolphins supporters to get some coffee before the game started. Obviously a very disappointing outing for them so far, as Tabeta trying to access the leg side. Can't get the Figueredo away. Bit more round arm from De Figueredo.
Good stop there. Trying to stop a single.
Fuller and wider, and just tickled to short third man.
Tabete and Messi there with the great partnership of 33 runs together.
Just dropped short of the straight mid-wicket. A bit more aggression by Tabete to end the over, but she still can't pierce the field. It's 15 overs gone, 51 for 2. Shangasi bowling her third over with the last rights underway here at the DP World Wanderers Stadium. The Lions 11 runs from victory. Isa just hinted that she was going to come down the wicket, and it caused Shangasi to drop it a little bit shorter, enabling her to paddle it away behind square on the leg side for 1. So goes to 20.
10 runs to win for the Lions.
DP World Lions need 10 runs to win the game.
Nicely played by Tabete. There's no third man. Oh, surely there could have been 2 there. Well, Miso will keep the strike. She's going well on 20. Tabete goes to 19, not out. It was a well-flighted delivery that, but Miso played it off the back foot. A lot of modern-day batters seem to favour going back to spin these days. Down the wicket now. Meets it on the full, drives, but can't beat cover. Doing duty there. And now the sweep. Straight to the short flat leg. The Lions just finding the fielders for the last couple of overs.
Karabo Messi, she's been trying to break that gap in between the covers and extra covers there. The fielders have been solid there. Will Tabete and Karabo Messi end the game on a very good note here. So far so good. Great partnership together. Great chemistry between the two batters. Looking great on the pitch.
9 runs away from victory as to Figueiredo bowls and hit away. Oh, it's been spilt. Tabete gets a life on 19. She lashed out and hit it to with a tricky chance, with dipping. Fielder got there though. This is swept on the floor. Just a second.
Great bowling there from Figueiredo. To Karabo Messi.
Round home again, and this time Tabete has got it away straight down the ground. It's a gorgeous stroke, and it brings her 4 runs. And one more of those, and the Lions could have won this game.
4 runs to win. 3 runs to win.
From De Figueiredo, and good looking back for drive by Tabete, but sharp fielding. Diara Fisher. Engineer in the field. That ends the 17th over, 59
17 overs to
3
go.
more runs needed for victory.
The Lions need 3 more runs
Must
to
give
win
credit
the
to
match.
Carabas and Tabete. They've batted so incredibly well. Good communication in between the running. Good batting overall.
A victory for the Lions here with
41 now.
lead the table, going into the final round of fixtures on the 23rd of March.
Yes,
2
no
weeks
asterisk
from today.
against their name, not give away their wickets. Right here at the death with Alexander Candler, who has taken both the wickets to fall in this innings. He returns. The drive end. The square leg is just being moved. It's a fine leg. Third man, the only other field on the boundary is corner comes into the ring. It's fairly straight to mid-wicket and square leg and plays out of mid-on. And it's worked for one between the mid-on. And that's straight to mid-wicket. Nice batting by Gulab Miso. Takes her to 22 not out. And the total is 60 for 2.
She is really great in between running in between the wicket.
Canada's hold well. Probably the pick along with the Lava of the Dolphins bowlers. They of course have had very little to work with in terms of total. Taken, good running by the Lions.
A quick single and the
Now,
score
one more run.
tied.
The score's level.
The Lions need 1 more run to win.
And they're going for the winning run. It's straight to extra cover.
They steal the
But,
single,
she is
and
quite
that
deep. And
is
there it
the
is, a
match.
famous victory for the DP World Lions. An absolutely vital one for as they go 5 points clear at the top of the log. Thumping the Dolphins by 8 wickets with more than 32 overs to spare, 194 balls in fact left. And with 1 more round of fixtures to go, they are in a very strong position now to claim the Hollywoodbets Pro50 series title.
Oh, well batted from Karabo Meso and Tabete. Good overall cricket from both of them. Running between the wicket, team spirit from the bowling department to the fielding department. That was so lovely to see. Good cricket overall from DP World Lions.
Top
Good cricket.
the Hollywoodbets Pro50 log,
So the bonus point victory.
now standing on 34 points, winning by the lowest point here today.
Captain
The
Kamosa
last
Rafu
fixture,
win the toss and bowl first.
23 March,
They
is going
shot
to be
the
a
Dolphins
big
on.
one. The Lions will be taking on the
Inside
Titans,
29 overs, the lowest total.
and it will be a championship deciding
Once again
match,
doing a
because the
fantastic
team
job
that finishes
up
on
front
top
with the new ball.
is the team that lifts the trophy. So we shall see you again on the 23rd of March here at the iconic DP World Wonders Stadium, as we will be supporting the Lions ladies versus the Titans for the final last match of the Hollywoodbets Pro50.
Dolphins.
As for today, we will see you tomorrow morning for the T20 game, the Hollywoodbets Pro50, where the Lions will be taking on the Dolphins.
The disappointing Hollywoodbets Dolphins batting. DP World Lions said getting home in 17 overs at 4 balls. Kululeko Tabete batting through 25 not out, and Karaba Miso 23 not out. The both wickets falling to Alexandra Candler. She did well, 2 for 12 in 3 overs and 4 balls. But it's been a pretty miserable day on a glorious sunny day in Johannesburg for the Hollywoodbets Dolphins. Kagiso Tanake, how would you sum up that game, and just how unexpected was it for this to be such a one-sided encounter?
Well, Ken, that was a beautiful game to watch. Lovely game to watch on a beautiful weather. A good. I really give Rapo a good round of applause there for making a good decision, winning the toss, opted to bowl first. The bowlers did their job. Fielders, they did their job. Good game overall. They had to win that game. They needed that game so badly. Well played overall. Good bowling from the bowlers department.
So tomorrow the DP World Lions and Hollywoodbets Dolphins will be back in action in the T20 match, which the Lions are no longer in contention to win that title, but the Dolphins are trying to chase down Western Province in the T20 after their disappointing display today. They will no doubt come out all guns blazing for that match, and once again we will have live commentary of that game. So do join us tomorrow.